Hi there, in this video I'm going to show you how to set up a client within the FleetHire ERP system. We're actually already in FleetHire as part of the Fleet Center app selection. We go app, and here we can see our existing clients. We're going to go from new here, so I hit my add client button at the top. We're into some information, testing code. We'll put some false information here for the time being. Find the address, put it as number 1, Brisbane Street, Launceston, Tasmania. Happy days. Upload all that information. We've got a notes field here because there is always a requirement to keep some specific notes on a client for your own purposes within your company. We have a percentage discount field here that will apply the exact percentage that you enter in here discount against all of your RRP pricing. Any of your standard pricing will have this discount applied to it. It's important to note that whatever you put in here will have that knock-on effect as standard across all of your invoicing contracts. We can say that whether they're a cash client, we can put their payment terms in here. We can charge by tracked hours by default if we wish, and we can auto invoice by default. These are your common wet hire or dry hire customers that you just want to automate the process by charging by the hours coming from the tracker, and the invoice is popping out every month without you having to do anything. The credit application form here, it's quite important that everyone does that, so we hit yes, and then they go through and you fill in the information about the credit application they put with the approved credit limit. The approved credit limit is quite important because we set an alert for you if someone looks like they're going to go over that approved credit limit, even if that's mid-hire. Say you've got an approval for 100,000, they hire 2 bits of gear from you, that adds up to 98, and halfway through they want to add another machine. Those sort of errors are quite easily missed, and when you're above their credit limit, it's very difficult to go and retrieve that money should a problem occur later on. With their insurance, if they don't have it, the 13% fee is going to apply throughout, and that's that 13% fee here, if you remember when we're in settings, is the one that we put by default. You can put 50% by default if you wish. However, that might have some implications when you try to retrieve those funds from the customer. If they have insurance, you can enter the details of the insurance company and the information about it, particularly the insurance expiry, so that you make sure that you're covered, they're covered, and you don't actually have to add that excess on top of all of your contracts. Trade credit insurance, obviously something that you can put in place. It's an internal process there, whether you have it or not, and whether it's authorized, but the facility is here to do it in here. Once I go on to save, I now have I need to put a postal contact name, which we'll put Tim Smith. With all of our programs, a good pop-up there lets you know if you haven't completed it accurately. You want to see the green pop-up come up to let you know that something has happened. Tim Smith will be 22 Wesley Drive, for want of a different name. My phone number, street number 11. I'll put some information in here. Email address, test.com. Great. I can put my mobile number in here again, and I have all my information in there that I need. I go on to save. I now have my client saved successfully. It's important that we have this information in there because that auto-populates the components of the quote and of course your invoicing and contracts. So this has to be kept up to date, it has to be kept accurate. And from the information in there, particularly expiry dates for certificates of insurance and whatnot, we can notify you when things are running out. Also very, very important. So that's how to set up a client. In the next video, we're going to show you how to build a quote, and we'll use that client to go on and build a quote for them in a sec.